Cuba began 1542. It was indigenous people, I forget the name of them, who was basically the same indigenous people who were in Puerto Rico. So it's like a native, like a Native American person, but native Cuban person. Mm-hmm. They live in Cuba. 1492, Christopher Columbus go to Santo Domingo. They come back, he make a couple trips. One of the expeditions, Spanish people came into Cuba, and maybe about 50 years later after they first got to Santo Domingo. They ravaged the whole island. They killed every native. No one there is from the original humans.
They're not Cubans. They like just like say people migrate to Atlanta. Most people from Atlanta ain't from Atlanta.
Yeah,
like
all right,
that.
let me explain.
So what?
The people that was in Cuba, the Spanish came, they killed everyone down to zero. No one there is the original people from Cuba. So now, the only people that are in Cuba now are the people that, the Spanish and the Africans that came over that mixed. So that's what Cuba made up of. The Spanish and the Africans makes up Cuba. Because the original people are going, like here, Native Americans, they around, but we don't really see them, but they still here. They killed every single one. So now, Cuba is made up of Spain/African. So everybody there looks like you, me, him, Barit, to a Haitian person, like a super Haitian, like African, more African, to Jamaican, to always 100% African. Like every range, super chocolate, super dark, always from the light sky, from Badlands to April Butler to something Clearfield, like every kind of Spanish person is there to every range of black person is there. So,
my bad.
So the Cuban people at 18 something, almost 1900, they had a revolution and kicked out the Spanish. So all the Cubans, which is the range that I just told you, from super Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican, all Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican, but, Spanish to black mixed, and everything the Cubans consist of, they fought the Spanish and ousted them out of Cuba. So there's no real racism in Cuba because all the people came together and they ousted out the oppressors, kind of like similar to a Haiti. But those people there are a blend of all kinds of looks and people. So now they're in control. So come 1960, they got the government is in control. Now the government is oppressing them. So they go from the Spanish oppressing them to the government oppressing them. So now that's when Castro come into power and Che Guevara, they revolt. They kicked everybody out, ran them out, killed them off. They ran. They went to Miami. That's where they got Miami popping, because those people had the money. And they was oppressing, the regular people was peasants, like, y'all killing us. They had the revolution, and it became communist. So now from 1960 up to 1990, they was rocking out with Russia. So now you get a little Russian influence in Cuba. But the Russian influence is mainly architecture, and it has some, only thing that's still around is architecture and maybe some clocks or some, and the cars. The cars, the clocks and accessories, and then some buildings.
They that clocks.
No, I ain't getting it. I saw one.
You would have came up with a clock from Cuba. That would have made you a whole history of you'd have been up. You'd have had a building for sale. You'd have sold that for about $20,000 in Cuba. You came up with a building in Philly. Something else.
No, it wasn't going to be worth that much. All right, so now, fast forward to now, they fought the USSR going through something. I can't help nobody. I got to help myself. We falling apart. They abandoned Cuba. So meanwhile, Cuba is 90 miles from America. Florida's right here. Cuba's right here. It's closer than Puerto Rico, Haiti, all that. It's closer than everything. It's close, 90 miles. Wow. It looks like this, but 1940. Like a 1940 building or a 1920 though.
That's how it looks out there?
Yeah.
It don't look modernized like this?
It's like a war-torn third world country. That's old.
Yeah, look
old.
at this and be like,
Man, I came back and was like, damn, this thing look good.
wow.
You appreciated Philly after seeing that.
Man, any bad hood is like, if you see the places where these people was living in, you like, these niggas, you'll see clotheslines hanging up right in there. Like, these niggas inhabiting in there? They living in it, but it don't look new like this. It's like an old. They got them quarantined. America ain't letting nothing get in.
Why won't nobody?
Listen, let me tell you what they making out a month. They make $13 a month if you work for the government. You get low food rations. It's tight. It's like they got them in a chokehold, like just like trying to take your whole life out of you. But I'm telling you, it's like you're like damn. But they starting to loosen up a little bit because Castro died now in brother control. So he's starting to allow people to have businesses. He let them have a cell phone in their own name. They got internet. They finally got cell phones in their own name. They had cell phones, but if I came to visit, I would have to get a phone for somebody, and then they would pay the bill, but I would have to get it in my name. They couldn't even get it in their own name. So it's a lot of dynamic that I learned. I ain't know nothing about it, but I'm like, wow, this is a major, obstacle that they got to overcome, but they happy, they content. We didn't smell no drugs, no weed the whole time there. No one was fighting, no one was arguing. They was content, everybody helping each other, giving people rides. They just making it work, but they just don't have the resources or the money like the Americans. They fly, they look like Morocco. Everybody looks like...
So some things do come in, clothes come in.
Everybody got maxes, so it's a black market or something going on. They're getting... So
they're getting the Air Maxes in.
Yeah, but I don't think
they have a situation they fly.
No doubt.
But they coming out fly.
So Fidel Castro, they said that the way that he dealt with them was in their best interest. He protected them by dealing with them like that, or?
In a sense, they did like Gaddafi. In a certain sense, it was good for him, but it was too much control. But they couldn't get nothing in for nowhere else. So it was over isolation. So it was over control. But it was really America being so letting nothing cross over that got them where it's like Iran. Like, dang. Well, Iran is different because it's more modern. But imagine a poor third world country that can't get access to nothing.
That's what we're dealing with.
That's what you're dealing with.
Now we can go to the car.
Yeah.
Shoot, I better go off.